Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties, powered by EXP Realty. I'm a residential real estate agent in the Raleigh-Durham area, and I specialize in working with both sellers and buyers. Today's seller tip is all about curb appeal. I talk a lot about curb appeal because it is so important. The front of your home and your front yard is usually the first photo used in any real estate advertisement. It's also the first thing a buyer sees when they pull up for a showing. What I'm going to talk about today it's a little bit more in detail, but you're going to appeal to a buyer's emotions as they get out of the car and they come up to the front door. They're standing there waiting for the agent to get the key out of the lockbox. And at this point, they're going to start looking around and paying attention to some of the smaller details. So I'm going to share my screen and go through some of these things that you can do to have an impact on a buyer when they're at this stage. All of them are pretty inexpensive and can be done over a weekend. So the first thing is I would evaluate your front door. Does it need to be painted? If it does, you can do a fun color like they did here. This yellow really pops with the white trim and the dark blue. Or you can do something a little bit more subtle that blends in with the facade of the home. If you're in a community that has a homeowners association, always check with the homeowners association before you paint your door just to make sure it's okay, especially if you want to do a different color. Coordinating hardware. So this is everything from address numbers, mailbox, the door handle, the light fixtures. It's something small, but it really adds polish to your home's look, and you definitely want to keep the finishes consistent. Adding a pop of color to the front of the home. So this can be done through a fun rug, through pillows, or a wreath. This will bring warmth to the entryway of your home, and it makes people want to stay on the front porch. It's so inviting that they just want to stay and hang out. Container plants. This is so fun. I mean, you can have a lot of fun with the color, the different kinds of plants, different sizes of containers, but in your entryway, it can really make it an inviting focal point. So I like this example here where they used red and it's on either side of the front walkway. So when you're coming into that home, it really frames the walkway of the home. So you can do a fun color like they did here, or you can do something a little bit more subtle like they did back here. And lastly, get a healthy front lawn. So this can be done on your own. You can do weed and feed to make sure the soil has the nutrients for good growth, and then sharpen the blade on your lawnmower. And they always say cut it at the tallest setting. So those are things that you can do on your own to impact your front lawn. But as you can see in this photo here, especially if you do a lot of drone photos like I do, a front lawn that looks great can really pop in the photos and then pop in person when a buyer is there. So hopefully these tips are helpful to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you want to see more seller tips, information on the Raleigh-Durham area, or community information, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.